Okay everyone, I just dug a hole here. I'm back at the riverside again that I was at in my last video. I was getting a high tone, but it kept jumping between penny and dime. And it took about 4 or 5 scoops, and I dumped the scoops over here. I finally got it out, but figured do it live, see what it is. I don't know what's in here. It could be a memorial penny, a wheat penny, or it could be a silver dime. So we're going to check together. Feel it buzzing. Oh, I see a penny. Ah, it's only a memorial. Dang it. Alright, well man, it was sure sounding good. It was jumping in like a silver dime signal, so. Alright, I'm gonna hit it some more. Hey guys, not far from that memorial penny I just dug. Actually, right up above the hole. I dug a wheat penny right here. And then right on the edge of the hole, I was getting a mid-tone, like a low to mid-tone. It sounded real good. The numbers were off. I never pay attention to the numbers. I just listen for the sounds. And I lifted the scoop up and I see a ring. Grab it here. It's like an arrowhead on there. Oh yeah, 10K. She's stained, but it'll buff out. It's got a Chicago marking in there. Alright. Oh, it's got a date on there too. Looks like 1938. Must be some type of class ring, because it looks like a class ring maker's mark in there. I found these before, some class rings with that same marking, so it might be what this is. '19 something, 28, 26. 1928 maybe, I don't know. Yeah, 1926, I see it better. I'm looking through this at the same time as you guys are seeing it, so. Yeah, I see the 26 on there, so awesome. Alright, we'll hopefully find some more. Well, I'm still digging around that same hole right where I found the gold ring, and I was getting a nice little low tone here. It was just real choppy, and I took a scoop out and I dumped it right here next to it, and I see a coin there, and it looks to be like a buffalo nickel. So yep, it's another one that was preserved in the sand and mud. Looks like maybe from the 20s, I can't tell. Oh, cool. It's my first good coin of the day, other than a couple of wheat pennies I found earlier. And I know this place isn't like the dream stream of last year, but there's stuff in here. So, cool. Well guys, the same hole right there, I don't know if you can see that in the water. But I was getting, again, just a really crappy one-way signal. I took a couple of scoops out to see if it got better, and it did. And this could be a nickel right there. It's going to be another buffalo. Uh, 1926 or 28 maybe. Alright, well it's the second buffalo today. Hopefully I can pull some more out, maybe get some V-nickels or another gold. Just digging these really iffy faint signals, and you know, stuff that I wouldn't normally dig if I was door knocking. I just digging everything, so alright. Well, I just dug a hole right over here and a couple scoops. It sounded like crap at first, but check this out. It's the first Indian penny I've found like this. I found a lot of wheat pennies that's been cleaned like this, but this is the first Indian out of here. It's like 1800s, 1887 or 97. Well, my first Indian out of here. I found a few wheats a little while ago, but that was about it. But well, cool, getting on some old coins. Hey guys, I was digging a bunch of like 1201, 1202 signals. They ended up being split shots. I did find some time period costume jewelry that rang up at like 1203. I'll show you in the wrap up, but this was coming in at a 1202, and it's a little small child signet ring. You can see that there. It is gold, and the band's broke, so that might be why it was real choppy. But there is a name in there, I think. No, it's gonna want to focus. Well, it says 10K, but I don't know what those other numbers are. I'll get a good picture of it for you guys. Alright, I'm gonna keep plugging away. Well, I was just getting another crappy signal here in this hole. Took like 4 or 5 scoops to get out because it was reading like 8-9 inches deep. Took a couple scoops out, it started clearing up, and then once I got it out, I knew exactly what it was probably going to be, and there's a nickel there. Looks like it's going to be another buffalo. Sure is. Let's see what the date is. Oh, 1916, I think. It does have a date on there, it's just really faint. Look, I thought I saw 16, but I'll check it out later, but it's third buffalo today. Alright, I'm going to keep plugging away. I got to leave in about an hour. I'm out here with Il Digger. He finally made it out here in Chicago Digger. Chicago Digger's on the board with a gold ring, and Tim just finally found his first rare crackerjack toy, one that I found last year at the Dreamstream, and I'm pretty sure he just said he found one here at this river, so we'll go check it out before I leave, take a look at their finds. So cool. Well, I'm out here with Il Digger, and he just found a bucket list crackerjack toy. I got one last year at the Dreamstream.
In here somewhere.
He just found a family of barber quarters too. Nice.
Got a wheat penny. He's got a buffalo nickel in there somewhere. There he is.
Okay, Chicago Mark. We got one out of this river now. Something on your bucket list. Yeah, he's been wanting mine. He kept telling me, "Oh, I'll trade you gold for it." Yeah, for you guys who don't know, it's a Cracker Jack toy, and this one is supposed to be a rare one. There's not really, I haven't really found any history on mine.
I can't find any reference to it either.
But anyway, this is what we look for out here. And to me, these are better than silver coins, especially this one. This one here is a rare one. So yeah, last year I got one of these at the Dream Stream, and then now this river, one got pulled out. It's just a tin man riding a pig, but something about the hat where they messed up and they only let a few of them go with this style hat, right? Or something?
Yeah, because the river is a clown without a hat on at all. It's not pointy, it's just a guy riding a pig. This one's got the pointy hat. And it looks like the outfit or whatever, it looks like it's got flowers all over it. Kinda got
The thing on the bottom's busted off.
Shut up!
Yeah, I think there's a thing, a rail, yeah, there's a base on it. But still, it's still complete. That's fine.
Okay.
I know you guys think we're nuts, you know, find these all into these Cracker Jack toys, but to me they're better than them coins.
Yeah, I agree.
Alright, well, Ill Digger Tim, he's still out in the river, but I gotta take off, so I'm out here with Bernie, Chicago Digger. Here's his finds here. His coins, he got some wheats and an old buffalo. If I can get on it. You see there. And his find of the day, he got a nice gold ring. It's got some stones in there, a little bit of ice. You can barely see them. Looks like one's missing, the center one. But it looks like it's got a bunch of hallmarks in it. Oops. I don't know if it's going to pick up from the sunlight. Well, it's definitely gold. I think it's either 10 or 14 karat. It looks like it's the rose gold too. It's got that rose color to it. And some bullet casings, junk. Did find an old fishing lure. Assortment of weights, and he got himself a perfume bottle, time period, some odds and ends, a few belt buckles. One buckle is another old lure. We got one of these pins. Some of these old weights. And then here's my finds here. Got a bunch more of these old swim buckles. I did get a couple lures. These things too, if you're in an old site and you find these are the buckles that were on their swim caps. Some of them are ornate, some of them are just plain like this. But find these all the time if you're ever in a river and you find these, and you're in the right spot. This buckle here has got a little bit of fancy on it. Yeah, some of these turn out real clean, some of them look like they've been in there for years and years and years. But these are all time period stuff. You know, I think I told you guys before what they would wear. Rubber swim belts for, you know, that was pretty common back then for them to wear, and these would always come off. And I got some fishing weights. You see my pile there. Did get some pieces of lures. I did get a lighter. I don't know if this is how old this is. I don't think it's time period. It might be from the 40s or 50s. And a couple of Cracker Jack marbles. Didn't find any Cracker Jack toys today, but I've been digging everything that peeps. And I did pull out this neat looking buckle. The rest of it's some kind of, I don't know what that is, if it's shell, but it's definitely got a brass tab, or Bakelite or whatever. And a couple memorial pennies. I got my 3 buffaloes there. Got my 1 Indian penny. 1800s, 1887 maybe. About four wheat pennies. And then here's my rings, my gold rings. This tiny little child's signet ring. It's stamped in there 10K. I'll get a better picture of these later. And then here's my other ring here. It's a class ring, 1928 or 26. Then some pieces of costume jewelry. This is like a 1201 signal, plain as day. And some kind of time period costume pin. And that's about it. Another one of these valve stems for the old inner tubes they used to float on. And some rivets, maybe to a pair of Levi's or something. I don't know what this is. But yeah, that wraps it up. So, not a bad day at all. Hey everyone, I'm at home now from the hunt. I looked up this ring. I just actually got done buffing it out the best I can, but you can see here it's really small. It's even smaller than a dime. And I looked it up, and what this probably was is a young child, probably anywhere up to the age 4 and under, probably a golden birthday gift. You know how your golden birthday, you're supposed to get gold. This is most likely what this was. So I mean, it's really tiny. So that's pretty neat. I never found one this small before. So the parents of this child back then in the 1900s must have been pretty wealthy to be able to afford a young child as his or hers first golden birthday gold ring. So just thought that was pretty interesting. Wanted to share it with you guys. So hope you enjoyed the video, and see you next time on the next river hunt.